The round table.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will.
It's time for action, gentlemen. Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Well, welcome to the show here. This is the prayer part. I want to thank God for making me so pretty because I am officially working for Kmart. And I went on my fitting today. I tried on a bunch of big clothes. And they were so unimpressed with me physically. I was with a real male model. Huge wand on the guy. And I saw it backstage there. So I want to thank God for making my body so beautiful and ready for Kmart. Yeah.
So what's going on with Kmart?
Yeah.
You booked a gig?
I booked a modeling gig. It will be a print ad. I will be appearing in your local Kmarts in the South and parts of the Midwest. And it'll be an installation inside of a Kmart. So when you're when you're sniffing panties, I'm watching. So get out of the Kmart. Get out of Kmart.
When you were a huge boy grappling other boys in high school, did you ever consider one day you would have the word model on your fucking resume?
Big
Ben
and tall,
Kissel.
male model. No, I didn't think about that, Holden, but now I can't stop fucking thinking about it. It's the best. It's going to be big and tall. Ben Kissel's mama.
It has to be big.
Yeah, thank you, God. Amen.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
great, man.
Thank you so much.
Incredibly hard to understand, but it's great.
No, they were really
Speechless.
unimpressed. Yeah.
Impressed?
The unimpressed.
Oh.
Yeah, the other models, their abs and everything, cheeks and bones, really great.
I don't know, man. You got a great body.
Thank you, Greg. Greg Stone is with us.
You were an affirmative action hire.
Yeah, kind of was. Yeah, like a fat, tall affirmative action hire.
Give me a fatty.
Yep, and I'm the one.
It's 2016, man. It's all the acceptance and all that bullshit. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
Well, I mean, it's you have to work out so hard, Kevin, just to be taken seriously and loved. I'm just white. I can just be fat. I slammed 2 Papa John's pizzas last night, and I licked the garlic sauce lid. So don't even. That was what I prepared. That's
That's
what I
what a
prepared.
male model does. Huh?
That's what a big and tall male model who works at Kmart does. Me specifically.
What were you modeling?
Khakis and it was Biz Cash. Biz Cash.
Nice. Biz Cash. Biz Cash is the way to go.
Yep. So pretty cool stuff happening.
It's a pretty good strategy, though, because part of it might just be like if some dude sees it and like, well, if it looks that good on him.
Reverse marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually
I get
models
it.
are
That's
hot,
great.
but I'm the ugly model. You'll look better than I do.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
They're like, oh, shirts do get that big.
Look at that. Kind of fun. Make jokes about how it would be good on a sailor's boat or something.
I thought I was in the bedding area. Turns out this is a shirt for a man too big to be in a normal room.
And then a woman's going to laugh at his joke, and then she's going to make eye contact with him and fall in love with him for his sense of humor. So I'm helping people. But if you're sniffing the underwear, get out of the Kmart.
Oh man, and you're gonna have a bunch of girls fucking flicking their bean to you.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Your picture.
Yep, I do, and I will. All right, Greg Stone. Yeah. Hey. You're here.
Here we go.
There we go. That's good. This is the round table. We know that. Eddie, you're here.
Ed Larson, how you doing, buddy? I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. I feel really good.
Holdenators, ho! Man, I fucked up.
What'd you do?
I forgot to go pull my PlayStation shout-outs for the
Seems
week.
like you don't care about your fans.
No, I
does seem
love
that
my
way.
fans. There's a bunch of shout-outs, too. They put a bunch of them, I swear.
Well, you can't double up next week. It's gonna
Oh,
disperse them. or
we're doing the
something.
dubbies, buddy.
I'm not coming if you're doing doubles.
Yeah, doubles is too many. It's too many.
It's going to be dubbers.
I don't know, man.
All
Split
right.
it up. Put one a week, and you'll catch up eventually.
One a week, catch up eventually, huh? Well, either way, thank everybody for watching the Twitch stream from last Friday night with Henry Zebrowski playing Outlast. More to come.
Yeah.
And that come is spelled with a U.
Oh, absolutely disgusting. I love that technology has caught up with your laziness.
Yeah, I
You
don't
no
have to
longer
leave the house.
yeah.
I got a show. I don't even have to fucking hit but one button and I got a show.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm here, man. Kevin Barnett.
Okay.
Yeah. Soaked. It's fine.
Yeah, you got got.
Yeah, they got me, man. I left my house with no umbrella, thinking I was like, fuck God, fuck the rain, fuck all that stuff. And then God told me, exactly what time it was.
Yeah.
So, it's fine.
Yeah, never curse God on the subway.
No. I feel bad even saying it in the past tense.
Right. Yeah. Marcus, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you, Ben?
I'm fine.
You never asked Marcus how he's doing.
that
That was
I know.
nice of you.
That was really
really
nice.
sweet
Thank
moment.
you.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
What happened? His Kmart gigs really got
Hey,
you in
you
a
know.
decent mood.
Kmart's big. I feel good. Yeah, kind of funny stuff happening.
Things are looking up Ben Kissel.
Yeah.
They always are. You can't help it.
Is it going to be upstate? Or are we going to have your ads over here? Because I go to Kmart probably once a week.
Do you really?
Yeah, that's where I get my figgies at.
Stop sniffing the undies.
I'm going to go in there.
Good God. All right, Marcus, should we do a news story?
Yeah.
Okay.
It started off with what seemed like a run-of-the-mill Yelp rant. Emma C. gave Nick's Riverside Grill 1 star for allegedly overcharging her for a drink and then failing to return her phone call. But in a public response from a manager, things started to get messy.
Oh, I heard about this. This is a fun one.
The manager, Liz S., called out the Yelper for allegedly losing control of her bowels in the middle of the restaurant and sitting in it for the remainder of the evening. The restaurant claimed they had to reroute patrons so they wouldn't walk through the mess, and that the Yelper threw her underwear away in their trash can, forcing an employee to clean up her feces.
I like it. I mean, I love the idea of someone shitting themselves and just be like, I'm staying in it. I'm not leaving. I'm fine. I mean, they must have still been serving her, right, as she sat into her own pile of feces.
Well, they said she only had 2 beers over the course of the evening, but they noticed right before the incident she was, quote, walking awkwardly.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Just drinking bleach at the table.
Yeah.
But they did let her sit in it at the bar for a couple of hours. And
They knew, then let? They knew, then let?
They
Yeah,
were
well, yeah, oh,
rerouting
yeah, they totally knew.
customers, yeah. Which, I mean, it sounds like she was in the middle of the bar. Tough to reroute.
yeah.
Acceptance has gone to a great place.
Yeah.
I had to kick a mailman out of Poorhouse one time for shitting himself.
Really?
Yeah. Then we had this really big, expensive American Airlines party out in the back room, and he wandered in there just covered in his own shit.
Really?
Just stinking up the joint. I had to grab him and remove him.
You had to remove a mailman who shat himself in your establishment.
He
huh?
was known for peeing himself, but this time he shit himself. And so we had to, tell him we couldn't come back anymore.
Wow, it seems to me like we might have ourselves a future mystery pooper. That seems like something that kind of he knows where everybody lives.
It's a mystery pooper to him, too. That's the problem. he is oblivious. Man, those mailmen would drink.
Yeah?
Man, now that I'm gone, I guess I could talk about it. They would walk around and they would have a bottle of Jack in their little mail thing.
Oh,
and
my
he would
God.
drink the entire bottle and then through his mail route and then end up at the poorhouse and drink for another 5 hours betting on racehorses.
That's so it's like rain, sleet, or snow, or even if I'm blacked out drunk, you will get your mail.
They all did this, too.
Yeah, there was a group of 6 of them.
It's just no...
Well, wouldn't you? I mean, the U.S. Postal Service is falling apart. If your entire industry was crumbling, of course you're going to be drunk all the time shitting yourself, betting on the horse.
Yeah, I don't want to live in a world where our mailman isn't constantly whistling because he's too drunk to realize how terrible his life is. That sounds great.
Well, there was an update to this story. Apparently, Emma C., who was the pooper in question, was not her. She contacted the city paper to say that she is not the woman in question. She said, it was merely a coincidence that I was at the bar the same night as this other girl, who I feel bad for since she is also being publicly dragged through the media. I just wanted to clarify that I'm just a dissatisfied customer who is now being accused by this establishment of being someone that I'm not, saying some very nasty things about me, and also insulting this other girl who could potentially have serious health issues. It's ridiculous, irresponsible, and extremely upsetting.
No, you get made fun of when you shit and sit at the bar for 3 hours, right?
Mm-hmm. She's fucking guilty.
Yeah, that's the guiltiest statement I've ever heard.
If they're gonna let this lady get away with it all night and then just pin it on some random Yelp reviewer? No. She's a shitter.
You think she's the shitter?
Of course she's the shitter.
Wow, I didn't even think about
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that she didn't see or know the woman, but people she was with did see her there at the time. She's like, I wasn't the shitter, but friends of mine saw this as the shitter, and I wasn't the shitter.
I mean, you gotta go. Again, I mean, what do? Do you walk out in shame, or you just sit in it? I'm kind of proud of this.
No,
woman.
you're sitting in it.
Yeah, I
feel
love that.
like sitting in it's like the most polite thing you could do.
Right.
Because it's contained.
Unless the cushions are, material.
Oh, yeah. Well, what bar has a cushiony seat? It's usually a wood seat at a bar. That's pretty traditional, isn't
I
it?
don't think it's a bar. I think it's like a buffet restaurant is how I saw
You
it.
can't shit yourself at a buffet. I'm actually against that because then you got to go back up to the buffet a whole bunch of times.
You're actually against that, huh?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I call it cheating.
No, because you just made more room for food. You go in whatever you're
one of your policies.
Totally. Whatever you're packing when you go into a buffet, you got to go out with the same amount that you're kept in, that you're in there with. Otherwise, you're cheating.
holy shit, Ben, we've been to this place.
Really?
It's in Washington, D.C., the place that me, you, and Henry ate at before our last D.C. show.
Oh, my God. And we did the exact same thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's something wrong with the food.
Clearly something wrong with the food.
We're just getting food. Yeah, it was called Barfers and Shitters, right? I love that.
And that's, they hand you a diaper at the door.
Yeah. I thought that was weird, but now it makes sense.
So you're telling me this bitch didn't put on her diaper?
I guess not. She didn't take the place literally.
We're talking about a diaperless bitch right now. Good God.
These hoes today
Oh, my God.
don't know how to act.
Welcome to Barfers and Shitters. The first diaper is complimentary. $10 for the following.
Well, the owner of Riverside Grill now says that he admits it was a case of mistaken identity.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't go pointing those fingers.
Definitely not.
Stinky, stinky fingers.
Can I share a moment of truth?
Yeah.
Yes.
One of my first dates I ever went on before I had my license was this girl I was in love with. She took us to Indian food before Indian food. Like, you know, Indian food happened. This is before that. I didn't know what we were getting into.
Pre-Indian food.
Pre-Indian food.
Wow.
We went to ice cream
Thousands
first.
of years ago.
Before you've ever even seen an Indian person, we didn't know of them yet.
Interested.
Yeah. We had ice cream first. She goes, let's mix it up with ice cream. And she drove. It was her car. She was older than me.
I see.
We have ice cream, then Indian food.
So you were, what, 15?
Young. Yeah. Somewhere in high school.
And she was like 34?
She was about 46.
Okay.
Yeah. I shit my pants. I try to go to the bathroom. I shit before I get there.
Really?
And I go, what am I going to do? I just climbed out the window. As I'm climbing out the window, remember Jenko's?
Yeah.
Giant jeans, not made for strength.
Yeah. No.
Ripped all the way down. So now I'm wearing a dress, no underwear, because I took my underwear, cleaned my ass, and just threw it.
Classic.
And I was like,
Why
I'm
did
just
you use the
leaving.
toilet paper? They had no toilet paper in the
I
bathroom?
could not give you a remembrance of this. I just remember
Wow.
this was the action I had to take. Cleaned my ass, threw it, snuck out the window, left. Never told her why. She was my brother's best friend. So she was just like, your brother's a fucking asshole. He left me at the restaurant. And I was like, you never tell her why. No one will ever. To this day, Marie, I don't know if you were out there. I shit my pants and I had to leave. And she thinks I was an asshole for doing that. But what are you going to do? You got to escape.
Ice cream and Indian food.
Who does that? I think this was a setup. It might be honest with you.
Sounds like it.
It's definitely the recipe for having a date climb through a window after they shit themselves. Oh my God! Well, I mean, that is. I feel bad for her though. So she was just sitting there, being like, looking at her.
She was a senior. I was a freshman. So it was like she was really cool. She really came down to be I'm going to bring you up, Greg. I'm going to bring you up. And in her mind, I just bounced mid before who the fuck knows? A check came. I just fucking left.
I mean, honestly, it kind of makes you the coolest kid in school.
But also, I shit my pants and had to skate through a window.
Yeah.
Let's go make
one knows that.
to shit his jeans.
I would still so hot. When she didn't walk, she floated.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
those.
Angel. God damn it.
Yeah.
Chain wallet. Loved H2O.
Oh, man.
That's great.
You didn't
She likes
deserve
water?
her, man. You didn't deserve her at all. That was a test from God. On that day, God created Indian food. He says, I'm going to use this to test Greg Stone.
Oh, man.
You failed.
Yeah, ice cream and Indian food. It would have been bizarre. The whole night could have turned out much
It
worse.
would have been weird if he didn't shit himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I don't eat Indian food to this day.
Really? Oh, it's so good.
No. Fuck you.
It's the
I'm never
best.
going back. You know what happened to me there? Do you know what happened?
What about ice cream? You didn't do this to ice cream?
Yeah, what, you not eat ice cream?
Interesting.
I love ice cream.
A little bit more of a white
Stop
food,
eating
maybe.
Crazy?
Maybe it's a racial thing. Could be. Just you just don't like the Indian culture, perhaps.
It's very possible.
Yeah, not bad. Well, I never shat myself. Certainly not on a date.
Bold.
I never
No.
did. I never have.
Really?
You
Never
shit the
not
couch?
Once in your life.
I didn't shit the couch.
Yeah,
What sort of
actually.
euphemism is that? I'm not
You
bucking her. I know
shit
what
on
the ball
Dave
goes in my
Kaler's
life.
couch.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Yes,
Yes,
you did.
you did.
No, that is a lie.
Then you said the lie in the first place.
No, I didn't say a lie.
on this show.
No, go back, listen to the tapes. Okay, I'm not even dealing with it right now.
Everyone has shit their pants as an adult in their life. I shit my pants in college, coming back from the mess hall, cash hall, back at Florida State University. Had some bad food there. Was sprinting back to shit, and it popped out.
No,
and, you know.
I'm sorry. This one thing I want to do in my life is run and shit at the same time.
I thought you already
running
did.
and shitting, I mean, like I shit, but like I want to like take my pants off, take my underwear off, and
yeah.
just know that feeling of
That's the
running
dream.
and shitting, right?
Guys
Wouldn't
should
that
be on a beach.
Well,
Yes,
marathoners do it all the time. I think it helps you go faster.
Yeah,
It really might propel you.
Heart
So
propulsion.
they don't stop. So I guess it does make you go faster.
Yeah. Oh my God. No one should run a marathon. They're disgusting. Feces riddled people.
We went on that run, and you had to go take a shit at Central Park. It was only like
That's right.
couple miles or whatever. But
It was a 5K.
You almost had an accident that day.
I did. I drank a vitamin water.
Well, it jars something loose when you're bouncing around like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kmart, big and tall. Check me out. Stop sniffing the undies. Yeah, I definitely had to. It was 5K Central Park. I had to stop in the bathroom, and I'll never forget. A homeless man was just taking his bath in the sink, and we had a kind of a conversation. I apologized that I was using his, house, but nice guy, nice guy. Yeah. Bad. I actually lost to the special needs kid.
Yeah. You were last to everybody.
I was the last, and no one was. They cheered. Okay, now we remember. He was about 30 feet in front of me. This guy, very good center of gravity. He didn't fall over once, and he was about 30 feet. I don't know. I almost fell over a few times, and they were clapping for him. And then as soon as he passed, everyone looked at me and they're like, "I don't think he's mentally disabled." They just stopped. They didn't do it. I just stopped
dead-
to silence.
You don't
I
clap
crossed-
for the person who loses to a retard.
Well, why the hell not? I treated him with equality, like everybody else. Like I treat everyone else who beats me with a lot of respect. Oh my God, what a guy! So yeah, I was shameful.
Did you shake his hand?
No.
Good. He probably would have got diphtheria or fucking some Oregon disease.
No one wanted to touch me. I was sweating profusely. I was pink as a pig. The whole thing was falling apart. I literally was talking about. Yeah, I had a terrible tummy rumble. Anyway. Oh, rest in peace, Muhammad Ali.
Rest in peace, man.
And Prince.
Yeah. Dave Mira.
All right, so what else is happening in this story?
Oh, that's pretty much it. Case of mistaken identity. They still don't know who the shitter woman was.
How don't they know?
Still no idea, or at least if they do know, they aren't saying anything. Because apparently the reason why there was a case of mistaken identity was because there was probably a bad bartender on that night, because both of these women complained that they had been overcharged on their credit cards. Oh. And since they were able to pretty much put two and two together, this woman complained about overcharging her credit card on Yelp. The same woman also complained about the same woman who pooped herself complained about being overcharged. They put two and two together and say, "Hey, this is the same woman." Turned out, shitty bartender on staff that night.
Well, maybe the
Shitty customer by definition.
Yes.
I mean, maybe the bartender was so bad he was the one who put the shit in her pants. He's just that awful of a bartender.
Yeah, she asked for it.
Accidentally.
Oh yeah, he's a bungler.
He just she ordered a mudslide. He didn't know what it was, so he just kind of hooked it up on the fly. I say, but really, the woman. If I just had the amount of self-esteem that this woman had, I would be so much happier. She shat herself and then complained that they charged her too much.
Yeah. After
Powerful.
she just kept going, man.
Wow.
And this is after she'd hung out, and she also went to the bathroom and used a couple of towels as well after throwing away. She didn't even throw away her shit-stained panties in the bathroom. She threw away in like the general public trash can.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's not safe.
Not
good.
Not sanitary whatsoever. Yeah, it says, while this is from the owner, he said, while an unfortunate incident in general, the woman and her friends left a real mess, including numerous towels we had provided discarded in the restaurant, dirty clothing thrown away in the bathrooms, an ugly, smelly mess just outside our front door, and some very distraught employees.
Hold on. Did you say friends?
Friends.
They were all hanging out with the friend who shat herself?
True friendship.
That's insane. I'm sorry, Eddie. You shit yourself in a public place, I'm walking out.
Well, me too.
I can't believe
He's gonna chase you down the street, screaming, throwing shit at you.
Betty, help me, Betty.
Good God, Eddie. Get a hold of yourself. You're acting like a mailman. I just can't believe that she has friends. I was alone at a bar crying on Wednesday. I'm dookie free.
Good friends.
Oh, wow.
You want to go to from poop? You want to go to a different story?
Yeah, always.
Imagine a 1-year-old with fully developed sexual organs.
Ooh, fun.
So he's
Imagine
got a
it.
cock as big as himself?
A man's cock. A super specialty hospital in Delhi is currently treating a baby who has been diagnosed with a rare condition called
Being awesome.
Being the king of the kids.
precocious puberty. The toddler's parents noticed disturbing physical changes when the baby was 6 months old. Not only was he taller than other children his age, his genitals had started growing abnormally. His mother said, "We thought maybe he was just a big baby, so we did not take him to the doctor. But by the time he was 1, it was apparent there was something wrong." My mother-in-law, who was taking care of several children in the family, also said that his growth seemed unnatural. He was taken to the doctor when he was about 18 months old, about half a foot taller than all the rest of the children, and had already started getting facial and body hair. His voice had also started breaking, and he had fully developed sexual organs.
Jack.
Crazy.
If you're a doctor...
No, he's not Jack. He's not big Jack. He's like just a baby that's a little taller than other babies, but with a mustache, body hair,
Massive
and
hog.
Yeah, and a big baby hog. Yeah.
I mean, I just want to meet the doctor who specializes in this. Like, I mean, aren't you just embarrassed your entire 4 years of med school? Be like, I'm working on heart disease. You're like, I'm working on kids with big cocks. Yeah, that's the kind of doctor I want to be. Oh, big balls on kids.
Not just big cocks, it's big pussies. Too.
Whoa.
I lost my wallet in a toddler last week.
Oh my God, they're thieves too. They're thieves, you know. Good Lord.
This kid has the testosterone levels of a 25-year-old man.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yeah.
Beating people up.
I know.
Actually, the kids with this disease are extremely violent.
Of course they would
because
be.
their testosterone levels are so high.
They're so fucking cool.
They're gonna talk to babies all the
Kicking
time.
ass.
He's like, I'm just trying to get some fucking pussy.
Right. Actually, he is. He's trying to fuck things.
Of course he is.
He has actual sexual urges, but he's 18 months old. So he's just like a toddler that's trying to fuck everything, super violent, with a full fucking set of dick and balls.
This is a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you kill it?
I don't know.
No, they got to send him to China, man. Let him train with the monks to be the greatest martial artist of all time. Think about it.
Incredible.
Yeah, we got to harness this power, control his energy.
Genghis Khan 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kill him or get him a motorcycle. I don't know what the fuck you
Yeah.
do.
His
You know?
special
Get him a hug.
spin kick could be called
With
the tripod when he just leans on his fucking donger and kicks people with his feet. It'd be amazing. Yeah, this kid, he doesn't even realize how cool he is.
Yeah, his testosterone levels are 500 to 600 nanograms per deciliter.
I don't know what that means.
A 1-year-old, I'll give you a comparison.
Thank you.
A 1-year-old baby's testosterone level is usually 20 nanograms per deciliter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so from 20 up to 500.
That's all I can think. Yeah, wow, yeah. Guy's got a real hoof down there.
I will say that we all knew that kid in grammar school who got big first. He had hairy legs playing basketball.
Oh,
He was super
sure.
tall. Now you look back and he's still 5'6". Like that's what he's gonna have. He's gonna have that 6-month-old dick for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
That's what Henry was. I think Henry was like the first kid in his class to get a growth spurt, get body hair, and then he stayed his own tiny size the entire time.
Really?
That's funny.
It is funny.
I always thought you were tall.
I'm not Henry. I'm Ed.
How tall are you?
5'11". I should have been taller.
Wait,
He was talking about Henry.
oh, I missed Henry.
Yeah.
I thought he was looking at you.
He was looking at me.
Well, I was looking at you. I was telling you the story.
Oh, that's why I missed the whole thing. I also haven't been paying attention.
That's fine, Greg. Thanks for being on the show. Stop sniffing the undies.
Why would they sniff the undies at the store?
People are always doing that at Kmart, Walmart, Target.
They're clean undies. No one's used them.
No, they have a thing for the scent. I don't know. That's what people do.
Clean laundry.
No. It has to have the pussy smell on it.
That's
Otherwise,
why
there's
you
no
smell
point.
it.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
a
why you
sniffer.
smell it.
I wouldn't know. I mean, so you're
right.
telling me this girl that was at the bar that we went to that shat herself? Those are big time undies to sniff?
If you're into shit undies,
Yeah.
But usually,
Yeah,
if you're
of
into the,
course.
just regular pussy undies, then that's a whole different
undies
thing.
are the normal undies to sniff.
Yeah.
People pay top dollar to buy shit covered undies over the internet from hot girls.
It
It's very
is
true.
strange to think about. Like, if you're a woman and you're wearing panties, theoretically, you could sell them for $500.
too?
Yes.
Socks. You can just, you're your own business.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we've gone all through the black market on this show
Really?
before. Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
regular eBay? Can I just sell these on eBay?
They've got whole sites that are dedicated specifically to. There's actually women who make their living just selling their own panties and
I'm
socks.
going to do that. I'll do that.
No, you're
No,
not
no,
a
but you're
woman.
not a hot
I can get a
woman.
picture of a woman, and I can piss on some underwear.
No.
You're going to lie?
You're right.
No, you can't.
You're right. I'm no liar.
Yeah,
You can't lie.
male piss smells different from female piss. These guys are connoisseurs. They know what's up. Like they're not.
I get a
You're
bad
not.
eBay rating, but I got
There's
$100.
a somm
Yeah.
of urine.
Yeah, there's a
sommelier
a sommelier of urine. Yeah.
This one's got good body.
Kind of fruity.
$20 an hour.
$20 an hour?
Yeah.
Not a bad job. Not a bad job. Kevin, you should start selling your underwear.
You know I know you're
Man,
right.
it's worthless, man. People want to buy my black underwear, my black man underwear. It's worthless.
Was the color of your underwear? Yeah. Not that's not true. Holden, you could probably sell some things. Skin flakes, what random bumps.
Yeah, stuff like
Yeah.
that. But that's because I'm known for, I got my whole persona on the internet. Everybody's like, oh, when you coming to Iowa? When you coming, I'm like, all right, I guess I'll go, shit.
Yeah, you can start a whole business of dandruff-soaked underwear.
Yeah,
the
just
only person
fucking-
who's dropping flakes.
That's why I
out
never
of your
shave
crotch.
my bush, because I'm waiting to just fucking trim off and shoot it out to people, all over the world, all over the country.
Cancer and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
For ladies.
Eddie, you got your hair cut. You're borderline bald, and you didn't give it to any of the cancer kids. You
I
just
kept
hoarded
it.
it. Yeah, why'd you keep your hair? You're supposed to give it to people who are bald.
No,
They have cancer.
not all of them. Some of them
lot.
are just bald.
Some, yeah.
They don't want the whatchamacallit, the locks for love is a sham. They
Yeah.
steal it.
Why do you think that? What do they do with the damn hair? How do they repurpose it?
I don't know. They sell it to other people. They don't give it to the kids. There's a whole scam with locks of love, so I decided just to keep it.
And where's the hair now?
It's in my house.
Yeah, apparently, Locks of Love, there is $6 million in hair that is unaccounted for.
What?
$6 million worth of donated hair. Totally
Yeah, the
unaccounted
fucks.
for.
You can't give them. I mean, if I knew a kid, I'd
Sure.
give it to him.
Just staple it on their head.
I mean, I don't know how it's done.
You got to make it a wig.
You glue it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They in 2011 they only produced 317 hair pieces, but they should have had enough hair to produce 2,080.
Wow. So who did I send my pubes to then?
I mean, it's just
All
in a
your
warehouse somewhere.
ex-girlfriends.
Cocks of love.
Oh, I see. The person who's the balding man. Yes.
Does the baby have pubes?
Yeah.
He's got huge pubes.
Yeah,
big
I
bush.
mean, it's like he's gone through puberty completely.
All of it.
He has the pubic features of a 25-year-old Indian man.
I was
He's in the
late on
plumbers
that.
union.
Wow.
Yeah. I was late on that. I remember just dying, and when I sprouted my first pube, it was like such a huge day in my life. So
Yeah, I
everybody
remember it
else
too.
had full
Yeah, I
bush.
remember it well.
Yep.
I mean,
the
remember
first
they were just like there one day.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, they come up overnight.
It was like a whole. All of them were just like. I woke up. I was like, oh shit, I got pubic hair.
Yeah, and it's immediately an inch long out of nowhere.
Yeah.
At least
Just cool.
scratch it, scratch on the baseball diamond.
What?
Tight pants when you got to play baseball. new pubes and shit.
Rosie
Scratch it.
O'Donnell from League of Their Own.
Oh yeah, just like her. I'm built just like her.
You are. You actually are. This is a compliment to her.
It's like her and Gandolfini.
Yeah, there's no way you're dying young, Eddie.
I'm full Gandolfini right now. I'm as big as ever.
Yeah, you're fat as shit right now. What's going on?
But I'm on a crazy diet.
Yeah, his whole thing is he's going crazy right now, and then he's going to apparently eventually stop going crazy. But I just think it should be the opposite, where you should start eating better now, and then have your cheat. He's having his cheat week up top.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that actually starts on Monday.
Oh, that's
You're
very
gonna lose
hours.
your fucking mind, man. If you're just going wild now, then you can start because you're gonna go juicing and stuff too.
No
right?
carbs. Starting tomorrow.
Are you really doing that?
Yeah, no beer for a week.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
It's all something I'm working on for brighter side. I'm putting myself through a horrible test, experiment.
Just like you're just going to live like a normal person who has a successful job.
And were you just going to drink vodka instead of beer?
I'll try not to drink next week for the most part.
So you're just going to drink vodka instead of beer?
I don't like vodka.
Getting a pill.
I might have
gin.
some whiskey.
Yeah, you'll drink.
I'll drink whiskey.
Whiskey has carbs in it, right?
Yeah,
My
whiskey.
nutritionist said it was okay.
Oh, okay.
You're a nutritionalist.
Yes.
When the fuck did you get one of those?
For the whole thing.
Oh.
I don't want to blow the surprise.
Well, you just did. You blew every facet of the surprise.
Not every facet. There's a bunch more to come.
There's more secrets?
I hope so. I got to change my life.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the thing. When his mom was on the show a couple weeks ago, she was saying she was very concerned about how large he's been getting.
Did she say that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that.
It's getting big. Well, we had a side combo because she was like, "What? She wanted to see what I was doing later."
Disgusting. All right, Marcus, what else do we got?
All right. It was less than a good morning for Athaporn Boone MacChayuk today after a python slithered out of his squat toilet, bit his penis, and refused to let go.
Classic.
Oh, yeah. Athaporn, who just regained consciousness, spoke from his hospital bed Wednesday afternoon to recount the ordeal he experienced in the bathroom of his home east of Bangkok, which he'd entered for his morning routine. Yeah.
Bad place to get your cockpit on by a snake.
Bangkok, yep.
Yeah.
Which he entered for his morning routine of a shower and protracted bowel movement. Athaporn said he had just squatted over his toilet for his usual 30 minutes of morning business when the 30 minutes?
This dude's a weirdo.
Yeah, 30 minutes. He just squats in a hole over a hole for 30 minutes every morning.
Oh, it's just a hole?
Yeah, most the Eastern countries, they just have holes. Like in Japan, they don't.
Squatting is the proper way to take a shit, actually. That's why the squatty potty has now become so popular lately, because we actually should be squatting over our toilet, not sitting on it.
Yeah, it's bad for us to sit. We're supposed to squat.
I've heard that, but is that true?
It's absolutely
very true. The shit comes out smoother, more easily.
Yeah, you get less hemorrhoids, all that sort of shit.
Yeah, but then doesn't it go everywhere?
What do you mean? Does
No, you're hovering over
Not
something.
all of us have.
If you're not dancing.
Oh, I thought that was the only other way to do it.
No, you still sit on the toilet. You just put your feet up on something.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? Like you're giving birth to something?
Yeah.
Except in
Standing.
in Thailand, they just have a literal hole in the ground. They do it in China. They do it in Japan.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's
Anywhere with holes.
How do you not fall into your own shit all day? I can't squat I just fall right into my own shit.
just strong thighs. That's why they're thinner than us.
You practice.
Yeah, think about that. If you had to squat every time you had to take a shit and keep yourself balanced, you'd be a little thinner.
What about when you're drunk?
I mean, you gotta hold on to the wall or something.
Oh, yeah, that'd be the business.
Or you
Hammered.
could just get covered in shit.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I'd want like a trapeze bar that I could hang down on.
Right.
That'd be great.
That'd be fun.
Like a person trying to get up from my 600-pound life when they try to get out of the bed?
Yeah, I'd like a
For my toilet.
Oh, I get it, Eddie. No, I think this diet's going to totally work out. You're motivated to lose weight.
Yeah, I'd like a sex swing, over like a tub where you shit, because you could just kind of glide. And we got a gravity takeover.
A really big bedpan.
Yeah, like a tub for your shitting. Yes, exactly.
Or just a man who holds me, like in place, like a
good.
slaughter.
Yeah.
And he could just, like, I'm so rich that he would go, take your morning shit, Gregory. And I'll shit. And he would say, oh, welcome back, or whatever he'd say. And he'd put his hand in the air, and I don't know where I'm going with this.
See, my guy wouldn't be saying anything. He'd be playing a flute.
And hold him with his knees, like he's going to play the flute and watch you.
That's the thing. Multitasker.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it lying down and have a large woman just roll over me. It's kind of like a tub of toothpaste. That's relaxation, man.
That's
Very
amazing.
doo-doo heavy show.
It is a dude.
Poopy talk. I love poopy talk.
Me too. I
go a
could talk
little
about
dirty with
poopy all day.
Yeah, we got a lot of poopy. We got a lot of pee-pee.
Caca.
Yeah, we got a lot of peep, but you got a lot of penis.
That's fine.
Because here's what happened next. This guy, he was squatting over his toilet for his usual 30 minutes of morning business when a python rose from the depths of the hole to fasten its jaws around the end of his penis. And as his wife, Thawatri Shuyong, would tell the newspaper, that's when she heard him scream for help and call for a rope. Entering the bathroom, Sawatri found her bleeding husband fighting with the nearly 4-meter-long python.
Holy shit.
And gave him the rope as requested. And just before he passed out from loss of blood, Attaporn grasped the serpent by its head and managed to use the rope to tie it to the bathroom door.
Oh, like a tooth being pulled in the 50s.
No.
This guy we got a python off his dong.
No, he was able to bring the python, like he was able to, force the jaws open. Because if he would have just ripped it off, he had the wherewithal. Because, of course, your first instinct, you got a fucking snake on your junk, you're just going to get it off there. But the teeth are still in there, so it's just going to fucking rip out. But he had the wherewithal to go rink, let's pull it open. And then he took the rope and tied the snake around it.
What did it sound like when he opened the...
Rink.
Did he come?
Right.
I mean, I would have came.
You would have came?
I'd at least been like, get out of here. And then I came in the snake's mouth and then tie him off.
Kind of a fleshlight type thing, I suppose.
It's got a good tongue.
Well, a 38-year-old man was taken to a nearby hospital while rescue workers were left to deal with the rampaging reptile, whose body was still mostly stuck in the squat toilet. That's how big he was. He had half himself in the squat toilet and the other half tied around the door. Workers removed the toilet from the house, at which point they took a hammer to it to free the body of the beast.
And then they let it live.
I think they did.
Wow.
Gotta kill it.
Kill the gorilla, let the snake dick thing live.
They said it will be
Yep.
released back to nature.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They are maybe better people than us.
Maybe. Here's a picture of our guy.
Hey.
Oh, he's doing great.
He's doing
There's a
good.
picture of him lying in a hospital bed, giving the peace sign, smile, all smile. Everyone in the page or in the
They
picture,
are.
Is there
all
a
smile.
snake below?
Yeah.
That's the snake.
Holy hell, it's huge.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
This is the blood.
That's the blood from his
That's so
cock
much
bleeding.
blood.
That's dick blood, man.
No, come on,
Yeah, it
man.
makes
I don't
it
want to
worse
live. I don't
knowing
want to
that.
live if a place where this could happen.
Thailand. Don't move to Thailand.
I guess
My girlfriend
not.
is from I'm pointing to her. She's not here. She's from Thailand. She wants to go. I'm not going now.
Well, you got to go. Just be aware.
Yeah.
Be aware. What am
look
I going
in
to do? What preparation do you do for a snake coming after your fucking...
Look in the toilet before you sit down.
Scream that's the rule in Thailand. You have to scream into the toilet before you sit down to scare any snakes away.
Show the beast who the beast is.
Yeah, we're treated with some respect and put a rat down there first so it can feed.
Put a rat in the toilet before you sit. Never get bit. That was always, I remember that. That's the Thai expression.
Got to feed the beast.
Unless your general's get attacked by the rat, then that's a whole nother.
That's a whole other
Then you
issue.
got to throw a mouse in there.
Yeah.
Feed the rat. It really just becomes a zoo at some point.
Eventually, just got to put animals in your toilet.
Yeah. It's a tough day for a plumber, and it's hard for you to explain what happened. But there was a snake in there. So.
You ever have someone when you were a kid be like, "What's the capital of Thailand?" You're like Bangkok, and they punch you in the nuts.
Yeah,
and run
classic
away.
joke.
Yeah. Hate that joke.
Yeah, but it does make you remember the capital of Thailand.
Yeah.
So it kind of like a hard education.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The thing is, when you get it right, you get punched.
Yes, that is true. But it's nice to know that you got something right.
I was great at geography.
Were you? Mm-hmm. Where is Australia?
It's in the bottom.
Bottom right.
Look at that.
Bottom right. Definitely remember that. Definitely remember that.
Very good. You passed the test. All right, Marcus, what's going on?
That's pretty much it. Let's move on to another one.
Okay.
A Nottingham man will serve at least a month in prison for a bizarre DU incident last year where he gave alcohol to Amish juveniles, yelled Rumspringa, then caused a collision with a horse-drawn buggy.
It's fun.
That's pretty much it.
That's it?
Yeah, pretty much. The August 30th incident started in the early morning at a Turkey Hill store on Route 272, where a group of Amish boys were with a horse-drawn buggy. A man later identified as Chandler Feltz pulled into the parking lot and began talking to the group, which included juveniles, about Rumspringa. Chandler Feltz showed the group his pistol and provided them cans of Yuengling Lager beer. He then drove away in a red Dodge car, and the Amish group left in the buggy. Later on, Chandler Feltz passed the buggy and screamed, Rumspringa. He then stopped the vehicle abruptly, causing the buggy to strike the back of the Dodge.
Oh, so the horse hit the Dodge.
The horse hit the Dodge, yeah.
That's so sad for the horse. Did it die?
No. No one was seriously hurt. No one
okay.
yeah. Chandler Phelps then asked the Amish group where his pistol was. They said they didn't know.
If you're Amish and you're driving your buggy drunk, can you just tell the cop the horse is sober? You know, because it's like, who's in control?
I guess you're kind of in control.
Kind of, but it's mostly the horse, right?
You can get drunk riding a horse. You can get a DUI riding a horse.
You can?
Yeah, we talked about this like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
What if the horse
HUI.
is drunk and you're sober?
That's
Good
legal.
question, Holden.
That's
I don't know
okay.
if there's legal precedent for that. But
Right? There you go.
what if the horse is drunk?
And what if the
Let's
horse
Google.
is talking shit? All right? But you're sober as a beanbag chair. Well, can you get arrested? And if you do get arrested, can a man have intercourse with you in the jail cell?
I don't know. I think the horse should
You're
get
asking
arrested.
a lot of questions.
Yeah, well, I need a lot of answers. For a friend.
I actually do have an answer for you. Horses do not get drunk easily, if at all. Their livers process alcohol extremely rapidly because they naturally produce large amounts of alcohol dehydrogenase.
Not the horses I hang out with. Fucking dirtbag.
Always trash.
Yeah.
Playing poker and
Shit
shit.
horses.
Yeah, so but horses love beer. Yeah, so you can give as much beer as you want to a horse.
They don't mind it, huh?
They love it. They want beer.
But they never get drunk?
They don't get drunk. They just love the taste of it.
What if you gave them tequila?
They don't get drunk.
They don't get drunk.
Butt chug?
They don't get drunk.
You get drunk if you butt chug.
Yeah.
You know, horses actually have highly evolved anuses.
Man, how so many things you could do with a horse.
Yeah, what is it about the anus of the horse?
Well, what it is
It has
that-
a little brain in it.
I can't remember exactly. I can't remember exactly what it is, but there's something about it that it protrudes outward, kind of like the alien protuberance, like the proboscis.
Sure.
It protrudes outward to make sure that the shit doesn't get all over the horse. And in fact, some engineers have used a horse anus as a model in various industrial cleaning products.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of a squirt there.
It's kind of cool.
I could use
You know
one
what?
of those.
Why
you know?
don't the a little off topic, but I was walking down 6th Avenue the other day. A horse cop passes me, and this horse shat probably 15 to 20 pounds. I know that's the theme of the day. Why don't they have to clean it up?
Horse cops?
Yeah,
They're cops.
I think they probably have a shit cleaner or something.
there isn't a shit cleaner. It's still there.
You might have to call it in.
I'll 311 it.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Oh man.
All right, so this guy got the Amish kids drunk.
Oh yeah.
Can the Amish drink, or are they against it?
During Rumspringa they
Rumspringa.
can. Yeah.
And that's 1 month where they're allowed to question their religion.
How
a
long
year.
is? I think it's a year because that's what they do is that they can Rumspringa is when they go out into the world of man and they have their
blenders
fun.
and shit.
Use blenders.
Do whatever they want. There was a
Zippers.
reality show about a group of them going and living in New York for their Rumspringa.
Yeah,
and
it was actually pretty good.
I enjoyed it. I forget the name of it. One of the girls went crazy. She was like a nutbag.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
they were
yeah.
a little crazy.
Yeah, they all went a little nuts.
They're all
But they
getting
always
hammered
go
and-
back. They
Yeah.
always go back.
Not always. There's this great documentary called Devil's Playground
Yes.
where one kid became a hardcore meth head.
Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't go back.
he should go back.
He should go back.
He should.
He was not good in the world of man.
Yeah,
The Devil's Playground.
is that what we are?
Yeah, that's what we are. We're the Devil's High. We're in the Devil's Playground right now. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper. We got cupcakes on the table.
You're actually the most unhealthy person here.
Me?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah, once Ed starts his cleanse. Right now, though, Ed technically is the most
I'm most
unhealthy
unhealthy
person.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
what's your
what
weight
have you
at
been
now?
eating lately, man?
Ugh, big. What? This week? I've been eating bad on purpose this week. As part
Exactly.
of the
So what are we
experiment.
talking about? What do we
I went
have?
to McDonald's.
Ooh, okay.
I've been eating sweets every day, which I
What's
usually
this
don't eat
experiment?
sweets.
What, you just
I'll
made
talk
this
about
up.
I'll talk more about it on my own show.
I'm just saying, the experiment just seems like you having just given yourself an excuse to eat a bunch of McDonald's.
Yes.
But next week I do no carbs.
It's gonna be brutal, man.
It's gonna be brutal. I'm very scared.
Jesus.
What happened?
Have you, hey, Kevin, you ever been on this website, The Chronicle of the Horse?
He's the administrator.
Well, yeah, I was doing some Googling on horse anus because I wanted to verify my previous claims, and I just typed in horse anus, and what came up was recessed anus causes, and it says I pulled a tick off of a mare of mine today and noticed her anus was way recessed into her body. Her vagina is still sitting in the normal location, but I can get my fist in between her butt cheeks because the anus is sunk so far down.
I don't understand. What? How does this person have the internet? Number one. I just don't get it.
For that to be your first move, let me just put my fist. Let's see how far my fist can go into the ass.
You gotta use a stick first or something.
Yeah.
And just leave it alone.
She said she got off the phone with the vet. She said, I just got off the phone with my vet as I was typing this, and he has no idea what could it be, and he'll be out to check on her in a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks?
Couple of weeks.
She's just a pervert.
Yeah. Recessed anus.
Either that or a bracelet tester.
Yeah.
She said,
Good God, the amount of bracelets lost in this poor horse.
And they say the only thing it could be weight loss.
Yeah, she's a larger lady, huh?
Yeah. Now, someone said weight loss, maybe because you hadn't looked back there in a while, and when you did, it was to pull a tick, causing the booty clenching. Smiley.
What disgusting. This is just.
There are a certain type of people.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like you think about it, farm people on the internet. It's something you never really.
Kind of
it never crossed my mind.
Yeah. If you have a horse, you have to know how the anus is doing. Like I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
regular.
no, you
What's-
totally
how's-
got to pay attention to how an asshole's doing on an animal. What? They can get all fucked up.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Because I have dogs and I never checked out their assholes.
Farm animals, yeah.
What about dogs?
You don't.
That
No,
looks like
you don't
animals.
look at the dog like that.
I don't find him sexual.
If a dog's screaming, then you gotta look. But otherwise,
Especially if it's going, my ass, my big ass. Then you gotta look.
Yeah. The woman said, no booty clenching. Tick was on her butt cheek, and it was when I was rubbing her tailbone and she lifted her tail that I noticed it. I'm talking since the last time I looked back there, it recessed into her body about 2 inches. It's not puckered in. It looks normal. It just sits that way in her body now. It's just like
This
so.
is why I just don't ask people what they did today. I just don't care. I can't deal with that.
And someone said something about Obamacare.
Wow. How long did it take to get there? How did they? I'm actually fascinated. How did they get to Obamacare?
Actually, all I see is just the economy, Obamacare, winky face. Yeah.
he's fucking
No, actually,
horse
it's
people.
apropos of nothing. Nobody said anything about Obamacare. It's like there's the original, and then there's the only time I've noticed a difference in a horse's rear end, as you described, is when they've lost weight, and the next one just says the economy, Obamacare. And then the next one says, "Oh, Rick, lol."
Wow, it is like having a dumb dinner with idiots. That is fun. I can't even. Wow.
What was your last dumb dinner with idiots?
Oh, we had the barbecue over there at your place.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was so fun. That was a great time. That was a great time. I don't know. I haven't been around people. You realize everyone that we tend to know has a college degree and things like that. Only like roughly like 13-14% of the population has it. A college degree specifically. I mean, when was the last time you actually hung out with a group of people that you're like, oh, wow, this is what this reality is? Like, they just live in a totally different world than we live in. Yeah. You know, it's very rare to actually break out. I mean, I see sometimes with these real hardcore conservatives at Fox News, I'm just like, someone be like, I was hungover one time, my brother's bachelor party, I'll never do it again. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Jesus.
But other than that, like, it's tough to find people who are actually totally different than you.
Now, back home, it's pretty much that.
Yeah, it's like gummo for
I miss it. When was the last time you hung out with people that you were just like, oh, I can't believe I didn't think you were real?
I like my whole life has just been I'm in like art school and I'm in New York and just college. Everybody's kind of the same shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's try to get out there.
Yeah, we should. We should try to meet some new people this week.
That's the goal for this week. Eddie, you're no carbs. Holden,
meeting 4 people this week.
Talk to an old man on the train.
Yeah, I'll scream at one.
You're old!
It's what we do, man. We make a show out of this. We all meet at fucking Broadway Junction or some shit. It's got a lot of trains. Get trashed and just take the trains in opposite directions. Pass out, wake up, wherever the fuck we wake up, and then we just make friends.
Sounds like, yeah. I think that's how I met all you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I remember the first time I hung out with Ben. I was working at the pit as an intern, and he showed up hammered right when my shift was in. He's like, "Come on, we're gonna go drink at the train station."
Did I say that? What train station did we drink?
The big
Penn
beers.
Station.
Oh yes, I did
Station,
say Rudy's.
Big beers.
Yeah. And then
No,
all the
Ruby's.
You knew all the homeless people, but none of them knew you.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, a hell of a bar. Cockroaches on the wall. Never eat the pizza, but they had a
Free hot dogs too.
Oh, you're talking about that's Rudy's. I'm talking Ruby's. Rudy's is on 7th or 8th Avenue or 9th Avenue and 46. Ruby's is the one inside Penn Station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to the one in Penn Station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They got oysters there?
No.
Oh.
You wouldn't
They
want.
got bathroom oysters.
Oh my God.
You give them to people.
Yeah, they hand you. It's one of those. They hand you a diaper at the door. I mean, everyone is in there. I've never been in a more disgusting bathroom in my entire life than that place in Penn Station. The homeless people. I mean, what
They
they
saw screw in there.
Oh, and they had sex. Yeah, and there was two.
The
beefy-
homeless guys blowing each other?
well, I
yeah.
think they were doing more than that. Wow. It
There
was.
was homeless women there as well.
Yep. So everyone was just kind of hanging out.
What are the prices like?
$2.75 for a 34-ounce Bud Light. 40-ounce Bud Light.
40 ounce.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why I brought Eddie there.
Yeah, we got hammered.
That was a hell of a night. But that was a good experience. We were surrounded by people we otherwise would not have been surrounded
Yeah,
by.
that's exactly what you're talking about. It
That's
sounds like
it.
we all need to pay a visit to this place this week.
Yeah.
And meet
They
four
changed
people.
it. It's now $4 for a 40-ounce, and they're like, homeless people don't come. They sold out.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah, I had a weird experience at Penn Station a few months ago.
What happened?
Guy offered me a blowjob at 6 in the morning.
Awesome.
Yeah, that wasn't the weird. It wasn't that weird.
Yeah.
That weird.
It was, I mean, he was getting aggressive with it. Like, you want the blowjob? We blow it because I like to suck cock.
For free?
Yeah, it was for free.
I mean, that's a nice thing to do to somebody.
He had a
Good guy.
he had a real big, he had a big scar on his face.
Real nice.
Yeah,
What was he, did he say his name?
No, he did not introduce himself. He did not want things to be personal.
Right.
That was
Yeah,
the
so
whole
be in a
point.
relationship.
He didn't want to get to
him
know.
because it was 6 a.m. I was standing in front of Penn Station by the Ralph Mooney, is
The
it
statue.
Yeah, the statue. Ralph, what's his name? Cramden. Yeah, the Ralph Cramden.
Honeymooners. Norton.
Yeah, Norton. I was standing there waiting for Ben, and he thought that I was some fresh-faced youngster off of the bus, and he decided to pick me up.
Hot stuff, Marcus.
Didn't do it.
What kind of sad life is this, though? You can't be in a world where you want to give someone a blowjob, and you can't just say, let me give you a blowjob, and now we're talking about it on a podcast? How great would the world be? Hey, I want to give you a blowjob. What do you say? What do you say? Get on over here.
I think that's how that lemon party site started.
Why not?
Yeah. It would be a better world, man. That's exactly the type of shit that's going to make
prison.
America great again. That's why we all need vote Trump.
I don't know.
Well, you could say no.
Yeah.
But I say, hey, you know what? You're a good guy. You did a good deed by me.
Yeah.
Let me do a good day. Give me a hand going in your pants. Let's dish that out a little bit. Let me
Yeah.
suck a little on you. Skin is skin, baby.
All right.
Actually, now that I think about it, when I did tell him no, he did move down the block a little bit.
Fair.
Yeah, I think he was just kind of throwing stuff agast the wall to see what stuck.
You may have met the best human in the world. You may have. He just been the best guy ever. Hey,
Or
you like
man-
a blowjob? I don't know much about you, but I know I like blowjobs. Let me get you going.
Yeah.
Good boy. Why not?
Yeah, he wasn't asking for one on him.
Yeah.
No. He was offering. He was definitely offering. When he's like, I like to get my cock sucked. I like to suck cock. And
Was it Yakov Smirnoff, or was that just the accent that you do? Yeah, in my country, I blow you.
Yeah.
You know, when you get out of jail, that's where they drop you off at Port Authority.
Is that right?
Yeah, the bus station. They just drop you off there with no money in your pockets.
No, he
what
was
a
he was a
nightmare.
cab driver just getting off a shift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's stressful being a cab driver, man.
It's awful. By the way, I'm totally it's Mamou Diallo, I believe, is the man who murdered the person who was trying to rape his wife. He murdered him. Did you see that story?
I did.
I'm very pro him.
Yeah.
You got to be able to kill somebody who's trying to break into your house and have sex with your wife.
He's
Yeah.
in trouble, though.
Well, they better not charge him.
Yeah, manslaughter is right. They charged him.
They did charge him?
Did they just arrest him?
They arrested him, and the judge let him go without bail. They better not charge him. No jury would convict. You get to kill someone who's attacking your wife.
Yep.
That's a
I feel
rule.
like that's fair.
Totally fair.
The charges have been reduced.
It should be nothing. He should be given an award. He should be a hero. We need to just get rid of the racist honeymooner statue and put this dude there.
The Bravehearts Award.
Reduced to a handshake.
It's reduced to simple assault and criminal possession of a weapon. So he'll probably get probation, and that'll be it.
Oh, my goodness. Leave him alone.
They got to do something.
Yeah,
No, you don't have to do
You
anything.
can't just be killing all the rapists.
Yes, you can. That's the whole thing.
Oh, man, this is America. We got to appreciate differences. I'm a dude who has a wife and a loving family. You're a rapist. And that's just America.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Yeah, he was greeted by a crowd of well-wishers when he left jail.
Good. Yeah, I agree with that. Good.
He's a hero.
They call him
Can't kill him. Can't get him a job either.
He's a taxi driver.
Is this guy a taxi
Yes. So all he does is work his ass off, and then his wife is attacked. You get to. That's why he killed the guy with a tire iron.
Yeah, he
that's
said
part of it. It's a trade. It's a tool of his trade.
Was he walking up to his apartment with his tire iron in his hand still?
No, his wife was screaming out the window, "I'm getting attacked." He runs up and catches the guy doing it, beats the hell out of him. The guy happens to die.
Yeah, the guy was fleeing the scene, and the guy chased after him and then beat him to death outside of the elevator.
Great. That's where you got to kill somebody, because then you're just hop right in the elevator.
Yeah.
Go to the
body
third.
up.
Yeah, and you scream something real fun like, you snooze, you lose, and then you throw him in the elevator.
Going down.
Going down.
All right, it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Whoa! Theme parks. Everybody goes to them. Nobody likes them. Today we're going to be coming up with a new theme park ride. As we all know, Marcus Parks is a multi-billionaire, and he owns a theme park. He wants to put a new theme park ride in there. He wants to get more people to his park. I will go first. It can be, by the way, I should specify theme park ride or attraction.
So
theme
it could
park
be like
ride or
it could be like Beetlejuice's Rockin' Review.
yes, it could be something like that.
That was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
that
was.
is pretty
What-
fun.
yeah.
Mine, it is a ride for me. It's a roller coaster. It's called Bangkok Toilet. And the carts it's like a snake that you get on. It goes through the piping and stuff, launches out of the big fake toilet, and then the front of the thing latches onto a penis, and then you get shot into the penis hole, and then it becomes like a body parts, like they do in Epcot.
A Body Wars.
A body, yes, it becomes like that, and we learn about the human body with a man screaming in pain in the background. And just what it would do to the body. No, yeah, exactly. And we could go in and kind of go through his whole body and out of his screaming mouth.
Cool.
Bangkok Toilets.
Inner
Kevin?
space.
Mine is called Crazy Taxi 4. It's based off of the Dreamcast video games with the same name
Fuck
and also
yeah.
the story we just heard. So what you're doing is you're in this taxi. It's a crazy taxi. And you're going down this hill fast and up this hill. While this is happening, though, people are sprinting up to your car. Now, you don't know what these people are going to be doing. Some of them might be trying to kill you. Some of them might be trying to rape your wife. You're there with your wife. It's for couples only. You are armed simply with a crowbar. Now, if you kill the wrong guy, there's no, deduction of points really, but the thing is, some of those people aren't trying to kill you or rape your wife. They're just trying to feed you some delicious jerk chicken. And that is devastating if you kill the guy that's giving you jerk chicken, because that's an experience.
That is. Yep, I guess I'll do mine's called Sit and Crap. You got to sit there, and then it spins you around until you crap.
Are you drinking the whole time?
You have to constantly drink.
But can you get off the ride before you crap?
You have to crap. So, some people love it. Some people have a bad experience because it only lasts like 5 seconds.
Yeah, but some people could be on there for up to like 30 minutes.
As long as it takes. Yeah, sit and crap.
Greg?
The stupidest idea yet. It's very good.
You might got to stay on board with this. This is a thing I've thought about for a long time, which is that the theme parks aren't hitting all of your senses. What I would like is like a bicycle type of thing that you're riding, so you're getting in shape. Also, that's tied to something that is jerking your penis, sexual, because I want to come. But also, you eat a big meal before so that you could shit, come, and roast beef in the mouth all while you're simulating the movie Flight of the Navigator. Have you seen this movie?
Great
my favorite movie.
It takes place in South Florida. I love that movie.
Yeah,
It's a good movie.
So you're coming, you're shitting, you're smelling. We'll throw some odd scents into your nose.
I Get Around's playing over and over again. In the
Yeah, yeah. So then you have complete evacuation of all systems.
Yeah, just come out refreshed, cleaned up.
Yep.
And then you go on the log flume after that and get washed up.
Off. Yeah, absolutely.
No, actually, I mean that we're not putting that in the park. That's going to be a new business. I mean, we're putting these. We're going to franchise them. We're going to make $1 million, sir.
Call me in.
$1 million. Wow.
Each.
Wow.
Yeah, $1 million each. Yeah.
Gotta make sure the string isn't too tight, though. I've thought about that. If you're too tight, you cut your penis, it hurts. It's a problem.
Ed Larson, some call you the biggest man in this room. Some call you a funny person. Some say you are a person on the Roundtable of Gentlemen. What is your idea for a theme park ride?
All right, so like every theme park's got to have like their, like Disney has the Disney characters and Six Flags has like Bugs Bunny and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured we'll get like gummy bears. I would get the gummy bears, and they would be
They're Disney characters.
Gummy bears
but
bouncing here and there.
They
everywhere.
are.
Yeah.
They're Disney characters.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's all right. It'll be an offshoot of Disney then. Okay. Yeah, so it'll be
That's easy.
And you gotta educate people. It's kind of like their more religious park, and so I wanted to, and like so they're gonna do the Stations of the Cross.
Wait, the gummy bears religious?
Yeah.
Are they Christian?
Yeah, it's gonna be this funky Stations of the Cross starring the gummy bears. And they're gonna get fucking hammering on gummy juice and bounce all around and nail one of them to the cross. It's a show. Sometimes you gotta get in the AC for a little bit and take it a show.
Yeah, just take it a little show after the end.
Not a ride, though. I do have to say it's not a ride.
No, but we said attraction or ride.
Yeah, we said attraction or ride. I definitely specified
Yeah, so
that.
I like to sit down and get some entertainment in.
Totally.
I'm going with the gummy bears.
All right, there you go. I knew it was going to happen.
There it is.
Yeah.
What's up, Eddie?
I was gonna say and it's all the music's done by like James Brown and
Ooh, good.
He's dead.
well he did it years ago.
Yeah, they recorded him, Greg.
I want new stuff.
Yeah,
James Brown's
Brown.
untitled gummy bear project.
If you're doing the gummy bears, you gotta get new stuff. You gotta get new hot stuff, man. You can't be doing old shit.
Yeah, we
new
need some
shit.
NSYNC, some Backstreet Boys.
There are just tens of people listening right now, Greg. Anything you want to plug?
Anything.
Anything
I like my
at all.
poetry, really.
Okay.
Yeah, check
give
out my
us one.
poetry. You want to see one?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta talk. I gotta get it on the phone. I'll read it to you.
Yeah.
But only if you're serious.
Please, if
Do you
got
have it
some
on your phone?
poetry,
Buddy, I
would
got
love to
so
hear.
much poetry, man. It's all right. You gotta.
How long you been writing poetry?
Yeah.
Last night.
Yeah.
So you gotta give me a second. I gotta
All
pull it
right.
up.
So I'll go
fine.
ahead and plug
Eddie-
Twitch, Holdenator's Ho on
Yep.
Twitch.
Absolutely.
Eddie.
Wait, so did you write Ethics and Enjoyment in Late Medieval Poetry, Love After Aristotle?
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah, because there's a guy named Greg Stone that wrote that book.
Amazing. Yeah, me. That's what I did before I came here.
Yeah, you wrote that, assembling the lyric self, authorship from troubadour song to Italian poetry book.
It's exciting.
Very nice.
You got quite the resume
Are you
here.
ready?
Yeah.
All right. This is when I wrote this. It's very specific. It's your mother and I never said this out loud to anyone.
That's great.
Kill your mother and call the police. Blame it on the weather beast. The hairy rain monster, the red eyes of tornado won't foster your love or your bullshit lies. Weather beast, hear my call. Murder dreams, my senses and balls. Who are you? What have you become? It gets a little weird. You control You control the weather, but you'll never have my heart. That belongs to the old Irishman of Tide City.
I thought you were going to say fart there.
Fart was the obvious word.
No, that's why you're not me. You go the obvious,
Right.
I go the next level. The Irishman of Tide City. He made me a wooden pepper to play with at school. He gave me the eyes and temptations of a fool. He knew the ways. We're almost done. I'm sorry. He knew the ways to work a woman. He knew the ways to work a woman. He knew the ways to work a man. He made me a bagel. He fed me a ham. It gets weird. He asked for my heart, but I delayed. And another of the tidesmen down with he laid. Here's to the people. He sang of their praise. He hit the ball over the fence. the fence of my days. Wow. Old Irishman, return from the sea. Old Irishman, return to me. I'm cock crazy, and I want to marry you.
A little bit of a cliffhanger
Wow.
there. A little bit of a cliffhanger.
Called Bagels for Everyone is what I mean. Brilliant.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's check out Greg's poetry.
Yes. I don't know how. You could check it out. You got to go on my phone.
Yeah, message him on, direct message him on Twitter.
Oh my God! Yeah, find our Facebook page there, the Roundtable of Gentlemen. I'm on Twitter at Ben Kissel, and on Instagram I got my password. I'm Ben Kissel1.
Nice. And Murder Fist next Saturday at the old Pit. Come check us out. 10 years at the Pit.
Oh, woo!
Yeah, gonna be fun. And that's it, right?
Yeah. Anything else, Kevin?
At Eddie Tunes.
Same. Fat Boy Barnett. That shit. Instagram,
All right.
Twitter.
Very good.
Yeah, go check out my music show, Lucky Bone Show, mixcloud.com/Marcus Parks.
You're really selling it.
Go check out my new music show, Mixcloud.
No one's going to
Good.
Jam.